Hey Gemini, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing your twin flame reading. Okay. I would have had these out sooner, but I've having work done at my house and between all the noise and the mess they leave behind, it's just been really hard. So sorry I'm a little late, but this is going to be your twin flame reading. If you know what a twin flame reading is, perfect. If you don't know, there's a lot of information on the internet, but to simplify it, it's basically one soul. It'll be your soul in two bodies, and you would be having two incarnations in this same lifetime here. And not every twin incarnates at the same time, but everyone has a twin. Okay, so with that being said, as I know more things, as things come to my mind, I'll explain them. Like, for instance, you could be the yang energy, we consider to be divine masculine, but you don't have to be a man to be a divine masculine. You can be a female and be a divine masculine. You don't have to, your twin can be the same sex as you. Your twin does not have to be the opposite gender. So just keep that in mind. There are a lot of twin flames who are the same sex. It's about the balance of yin and yang. Yin being the more loving energy, the connection, and I think the yang being maybe the more logical. Okay, but it's yin and yang. Even though we all have a little bit of each in all of us, um, that's what you're connecting with your twin flame. It's your soul in a different body. And a lot of times we get addicted to that physical person. That's especially what I learned when I had taken the twin flame course. And you go through sort of an addiction phase, runner chaser phase, and not everyone goes through every single phase. Some people are more evolved in that journey, and they don't end up going through this runner chaser phase. I've read stories on twins who they met while they were in mission, okay, and then when they met, another third mission came about. So each twin sort of had their own mission, and then when they became in union, sort of another mission came about. So I'm going to be using the Twin Tarot, how appropriate, and also Gemini. It is your card in the tarot that we connect with the Twin Flame, as you see here. And this will be pretty interesting to just what I said. This is the Gemini card, and we see here two flames. We have a blue flame and we have a red flame. And then we have, if you were to consider one soul, right? One soul, and we have two bodies. That is a very nice picture of a twin flame. And it's opposites, but it's the same. And that's hard for a lot of people to grasp, that it's like a battery, negative and positive. Let me see if you can see that. Okay. So, with that being said, I am going to show you here with the Twin Tarot. I use the purple border for the yin energy, but normally it's black. It's the Tao symbol, the black and white. And then I use the white border for the yang. I'm going to pull some cards for you, Gemini, on this side, for where you are on your journey with your twin. And I'm going to pull cards for your twin on this side. I'm going to use the Divine Feminine for you, Gemini, because generally it's the Divine Feminine. It's the yin energy that is more awoke to the journey, and it's usually the yin energy that will watch the tarot readings. Especially, it's like me. I became familiar with this twin flame journey about 3 to 4 years ago. I always believed in soulmates. Never knew anything about twin flames until I had an experience. Obviously, as most of us do when we have that experience with the twin flame, and then we start questioning. We start trying to learn more about this connection that seems unreal. It seems like you feel a pull to the person and all this and that. And that's when I actually found a lot of information, and I found a good teacher, and I took their course, and it put a lot into perspective for me and got me on track. And a lot of times your twin is a catalyst to putting you on your spiritual track or getting you on path to your mission. And that's exactly why I even started my channel, was because of that. So my twin was a catalyst. I am not a twin that's in union. All right, just to clear that up. But there's also a lot of reasons why I wouldn't be in union too. I am also working on myself. I was, I was already in in a marriage actually when I met my twin, and my twin was also with someone else. And there's an age difference in all this. So my twin's purpose in my life was a catalyst, okay, to get me on mission. Because before, before I met my twin, I was I was a security officer running my own security company. I own a security agency. That's what pays my bills. And this is way different from security life, way different from running a business, though I still have that business. It pays the bills, but this is my life purpose, and this is what I love to do. And I help a lot of people on this journey, and I feel that God guides a lot of people here, especially people who are in separation, not in union, because I think I am a good example of how to survive and be functional and be happy while not being in union, because I made this journey about myself, okay? I made this journey about doing the things that I like and that make me happy while also serving God, serving mankind, serving the planet, okay? So I think that's something I have to give, all right? Now, if me and my twin to come up together in the future, because maybe there's our mission bring us on the same path, it still doesn't mean that it would be, the kind of relationship people expect from a twin flame relationship. It could be a very good friendship. It could be a working relationship, or it could not be anything. It really is a hard journey, okay? And so I want you to know that I do relate to the feelings that you have and all this and that. So I'm going to pull some cards for your energy, for your side, Gemini. And we'll see where you are. Okay. So far I have the High Priestess in reverse. All right. And I have transformation. Okay. I have transformation. So here we have Pisces energy, and here we have Scorpio energy. And I want to see what else. Give me 1 second. Gemini, somebody is ringing my doorbell. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I have had a package I was waiting on all day, and then it comes when I start the video. But, I have to get it because of the porch pirates. And it's been pretty good now, but you never know. You never know. I find sometimes the kids in the neighborhood, they'll come around. They'll come into your yard and just try to get stuff. Some bad kids ain't got nothing else to do. I live in a very busy city. I live 1 mile north of downtown, so I live in a very populated city. Matter of fact, I love doing readings outside, but I haven't done any because of the noise. But I've been thinking about maybe doing some readings outside. Here on the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini, we have the Fool. This is ruled by the planet Uranus, so it can be, an Aquarius card, but try not to worry about the meanings. I just want to let you know what it rules. Some people like to know the signs associated with the cards, but it's really about the energy, okay? And the Fool is starting a brand new journey, and that's what's on the bottom of the deck for you. Maybe you are starting a brand new journey. All right, now we have Temperance in the upright. All right, that's Sagittarius. We have the Hierophant in reverse. That's Taurus, and we have Justice in the reverse. Okay. I believe that you had an interaction, with your twin, and something didn't go very well. I believe that it was something unfair happened. Okay. I don't know if with this Justice card, it's a Libra card, And then we have Scorpio here with the transformation. So I don't know who your twin is or what sign they are. They could be one of these. They don't have to be. But I believe something happened. I think you went through some betrayal or something by your twin, and it set you off into now needing to transform things, because both of these cards, the Temperance and the Death card, would both be for me like transforming, changing these energies. All right, and that is definitely transformation. We have here, like I said, Justice in reverse. So I don't know what that's about exactly. I will find out when we do the tarot, because I'll do a 9-card spread for you and I'll do a 9-card spread for your twin. But you are going through a transformation. Okay, the angels are working with you. The angels are, and that's Archangel Michael, which is who I have here. Archangel Michael works with the most stubborn of energies. When people don't want to transform, when people don't want to get on board, that's the angel that gets involved in battles, okay? Because they battle your demons. They battle all the negativity that's even stopping you, the surrounding energies that are stopping you, okay? Now, I don't know why the High Priestess is in reverse yet, okay? It could be, you found out something about your twin, and it was not fair, it wasn't balanced, and this what caused you to just sort of go through your own transformation. But when I see this in a twin flame reading, when I see the Hierophant, it is about breaking traditions, okay? But it's also about breaking the traditions of the ego construct. When I see this in a twin flame reading, that's what it means for me. Some people, it's about, letting go of commitments, or, not being traditional. It is the same meaning for me as not being traditional. But let's say, for instance, you and your twin are very different, okay? Different backgrounds, and somebody who would be the Hierophant and the upright would be more traditional and follow the rules of society. But when I see this in a twin flame journey, this is exactly what I want to see, because twin flames don't follow the rules of society. And I don't mean like they're lawbreakers. I don't mean it like that. I mean like they don't follow the norms, okay? They don't follow, marrying someone by race, or marrying someone by income, or marrying someone close to their age, or even marrying someone, right? Sometimes they just live together. That's what they do. They set the new standards. They're down. They have the new codes of the new Aquarian age in them, and that's why I believe why we have a lot of twins who are incarnated, because they're bringing forth the new age of Aquarius, the new codes and new downloads, because traditionally twins do not incarnate in the same life. Okay, so I believe it has a lot to do with the planet and with the way that we are going into this new age, because it's going to be mostly about love. It's not going to be about traditions and standards and what we were raised to believe. It's going to be about living from love and not living from fear. All right, a lot of times we lived in fear, based on what we were taught. Well, if you don't do this, this is going to happen to you. We all of us were raised like that to a degree. I'm talking from my perspective. I'm a little bit old school, but we have a new vision coming. So I like seeing the Hierophant in the reverse for you. I do not understand why, unless you found out something. Okay, maybe you found out your twin moved on, or maybe you got ghosted. Something unjust, unfair happened to you. You found this out, I believe, with the High Priestess reverse. Now, on your twin side, they have the Hierophant and the upright. This is what I don't want to see, because that tells me they are still following the traditional rules of society. They're still in that, basic connection, maybe in a marriage, or, for instance, let's say they're in a marriage or a union with a soulmate and they have kids, or a karmic, and let's say that they're always, arguing with the karmic in front of the kids. This is an example. They'll stay in that situation because they were they were raised to believe, well, once you have children, you stay together no matter what, misery or not, you stay together. That's part of conditioning. And so when I see that Hierophant the upright, I do see they're still stuck in that where you are not. And it's also common for the yin energy, the divine feminine that we call it, even though there's no gender. It is traditional that, or we find it happening that the divine feminine awaken sooner. So I shouldn't say traditional. There's nothing traditional about this, but it's what we seem to find. Okay. The masculine has a lot that came out. On the bottom of their deck, they have the Magician. Now they have the Magician. They started out with the Hierophant upright. The Magician can mean a lot. It could also mean they're in a, they're in a place where they want to manipulate people and control people. Okay, which is also a common thing amongst the masculines, right? They're big time control freaks. Now, we have the Tower reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. Sometimes when I see the Tower reverse, well, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting from this. With this Tower reverse, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, is the masculine avoided a tower. The masculine was supposed to come towards you. Your yang energy was supposed to come towards you. And I think they didn't. They avoided the tower. Maybe it was too much work. They didn't want to do it. Is work. This journey is not an easy journey. Now they're getting some really bad repercussions with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's a paradigm shift. They were supposed to experience this tower, and then there was going to be good fortune. Okay? Jupiter would have been on their side. I believe they've avoided the tower. Now we have Saturn, who is the strict father, who says, okay, you didn't learn your lesson the first time. Now you're going to learn it harder and faster. So the circumstances will be different, okay, for this masculine. And it's going to force the dark night of the soul and the transformation. Yeah, karma is what it's going to, yeah. You both have the High Priestess reverse, okay? So I believe that whatever you found out was obviously their secret that came out, okay? Something that came out. And yeah, because literally we have the High Priestess and the Moon both reverse. And we had the Magician on the bottom. So your masculine was trying to hide something. They were trying to hide something. All right? But didn't work, because we have the High Priestess reverse and we have the Moon reverse. And on your side, we have the High Priestess reverse, which means you found out. So it didn't work. Whatever they were trying to hide didn't work. You found out. And it caused you to go through a transformation. It caused you to change a lot of the ways that you think and believe about things. Okay? Maybe, like I said, if you're one of those people who believe that twin flames should be together, maybe you were like, no, this is not about that. This is a different journey. A lot of people who go through this and they get beyond that phase, they realize it's a journey about yourself. It's a journey of self-love, self-acceptance, knowing your worth, okay? But their secret came out. They're having a lot of bad luck with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse and Judgment in the reverse because of the decision they made. They made poor judgment. They made a bad decision. But with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, Judgment reverse, as karma. We got Justice in reverse on your side. You know why they're going through karma? Justice is reverse on your side because they did you wrong. Now they owe karma to you, or because of you, right? They owe karma because of you. And this is what is brought on by the Spirit, by divine order, because angels always oversee this. Angels always overlook this. That's why you have Temperance. You have Archangel Michael. That is the Temperance angel, is Archangel Michael. When they made the wrong choice, Archangel Michael got involved. That's what they do. They mix the right amount of energies. They can put whatever they want in those cups. They are the master of making happen what needs to happen. And if it's bad karma, lessons got to be learned. Well, that's lessons learned. But it forces your masculine right into the dark night of the soul. The Hermit card is going through the dark night of the soul. I do want to see that. And they will come out transformed. So with these cards here in the Major Arcana, I have, I have Scorpio, I have Virgo. The Judgment card is another angel. Okay, it's Angel Raphael. You already have Archangel Michael. We have Pisces here. We have Cancer here. We have Aries, Scorpio here. We have Saturn here. So there is too much involvement from the universe. Now the universe got involved because they didn't choose you the first time. Now they're going through the dark night of the soul. You got angels all over this, and angels do govern this journey. They watch over it. This is why people who are very karmic or very low level, when they try to destroy a union or come between, everyone gets a little bit of karma for that. Okay, and it doesn't work. The angels stand in the way because it's that protected. All right, it's that protected. The mission is that important. These contracts were signed before they entered. All right, and the karmic is put in place for when they don't obey these contracts, the karmic gets sent out. All right, so I'm going to pull some cards from the Romance Angels for your side, and then I'll pull for your twin side. So remember, you're going to be over here, your twin is going to be over here. Your twin could be any sign in the zodiac. They don't have to be a Gemini, but they could be a Gemini. All right, give me some cards for the Gemini twin, the yin. Anything else? All right. Give me cards for Gemini's twin, the yang energy. Anything else? All right. So on the bottom of the deck, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And this is, you both feel the same about each other. All right. You both probably got, if you didn't know anything about the journey, you probably started experiencing some weird feelings or whatever, things that didn't feel like your normal self. Sometimes you feel like you can pick up on their energy even. All right, on your side, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and past life relationship. You have known each other before. I believe that when, like I said, a lot of times the soul, this is where you're connected, okay, with your twin. You're connected at the soul. You're connected on a non-duality level. Your mind and your body run off of duality, the whole duality concept. When you want your twin or you feel drawn to your twin, believe me, you're being pulled toward the physical person that's embodying your twin, but it's your soul. It's just in a different body. So I believe that you experienced these feelings, okay? All right. And it is a past life relationship. Well, like I said, it's not always common twins enter into life together, but they do. Okay, depends on the mission. This is a mission that's set up, honestly, by God, by the elders, the spirit team, the wise elders, wise counsel on the other side of things that need to happen, and that these twins bring it forth. So your feelings are real. Maybe you didn't know what the connection was. Maybe you're just learning. On your twin side, calling in your soulmate. All right. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. I believe that your twin was calling you in, or a person, who embodied all your qualities And I think them too, they don't understand about a twin flame connection or a twin flame anything. I think they were calling in their soulmate. They called you in, but I think they probably got scared because they didn't treat you right. We have the injustice card here. Something happened. So now they have to go through the dark night of the soul. And this is about loving yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Well, that twin flame journey is about loving yourself. A lot of times, twins will be people pleasers. They will always be trying to please others, take care of others, put themselves last. And then you wonder why your twin rejects you. Well, because you're mirroring each other. You're both putting others before yourself. So it's not going to be any different when you come into seeing the physical person of you. You're already putting others first. You're rejecting yourself. And there's no greater pain than your own rejection from your own self. That's why the emotions are so much more heightened, okay? Because the pain, the pleasure, every emotion is heightened because it's your own. It's just hitting you right back in your face. It's your own energy. I want to pull some twin flame cards. What do we have for Gemini? I'm going to do, okay, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini's twin? What do we have for Gemini's twin? On the bottom, we have reinvention. You both might be doing that, reinventing who you are, just like I said in the beginning of mine. I was triggered into North Node, triggered into my purpose. A lot of this happens. It's very common. You become a catalyst for one another. Very common to change trajectories, especially in career. It usually takes a more spiritual connotation, a more spiritual turn. All right. On your side, Gemini, on your side, we have return. Possibly you're wanting your masculine to return. Okay? You're in the dark night of the soul yourself. And your masculine is going to be, your twin is going to be right behind you, because right now your twin was avoiding the tower. So right now your twin is getting karma, because we have judgment reverse, which they made poor judgment, and we have the paradigm shift going from positive to negative. Probably things were going their way. They chose not to go in your direction. They chose to avoid the tower. Now they're getting hit with bad luck, bad karma. It caused you to go into the dark night of the soul, because it like I said, it's a feeling. It's a very bad feeling. It's like a feeling of a severe rejection, severe loss, even a feeling of like death. And if you look, it's like you're almost mourning the situation, right? Sitting in black, just moping around, being alone, you know, maybe thinking that you want them to return. Okay. Keep in mind, even though this is a twin flame reading for your sign, it may not be exactly for you. If it resonates, you'll know. Okay. We're all on different timelines. This could be something you've already experienced, or will, or may not. It may not be your exact story, but it's someone's, because it's coming out. So you're in the dark night of the soul and wanting a return. Okay? You're still in pain. You haven't healed. And what's happening is you're feeling stuck, like this pickup truck here in the mud. And the thing is, until you learn to release them and let go and not worry about a mission, a journey, or any of that stuff, learn to release them. Release the expectation of any outcome. Work on yourself. It's your self journey, your self-love. If your career, your job, or whatever changed because of them, if they were a catalyst, that's good. That's what was supposed to happen. If anything else is supposed to happen, just let it go. You leave it up to God. It'll happen in God's time, in God's order. That's why you'll hear a lot about divine timing in these readings. Right now, you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're feeling stuck. You can't stop thinking about them. But the next two cards that came out are self-worth and release. I told you this is a journey of love, self-love, self-worth. Especially if you're a divine feminine. You got to put those boundaries up high. Because what happens is you get addicted to the physical person and you lower your boundaries and you actually accept behaviors and attitudes that you wouldn't accept from anybody else on the planet. You have to learn to release the twin. Just let him go. Like this balloon is going to float up to the heavens, let it go. Let it go to God, let it go to source, whatever you believe in, the universe, let it go. And I can tell you that the sense of relief that you feel afterwards, not being obligated to be the one who holds on, not being obligated to be the mature twin, the one that says, well, I got to be there for my twin. They don't realize it. I got to this, I got to that. No, you don't. No, you don't. All you got to do is love yourself and release the twin. And when you do that, there's an energy shift. And then this twin, your twin, stops in the direction they're going. Because you're ascending, they ascend. They get risen up. They get lifted up. It provokes the dark night of the soul and transformation. They end up going into the light. You see, this hermit is looking for the light. They're following the star. They're looking, they're searching, they're going within. This is the dark night of the soul. But when they come out, they follow the light. You see how they're trying to find the light here? He's not looking at the light, but he's holding the light. The light's in front of him. When he finishes the journey of going within, he transforms and he knows where the light is. He can see the light's always in front of him. And I don't mean he, it could be a she. Talking about your twin. The yang energy. Now, on your twin side, like I said, all right, first of all, they have abandonment issues. Maybe they feel you abandoned them, but it usually goes back to childhood. They usually have childhood issues, abandonment issues. Someone left along the line and it affected them. And it's really what interferes in them having intimate relationships. A lot of them end up being in karmic relationships, being cheaters, being people who bounce around from relationship to relationship to relationship because of abandonment issues. And if you had anything to do with your twin and they took off and they ghosted, it probably triggered the same in you. You felt stuck. You felt like you couldn't move on. Because twins go through similar life. They learn life lessons, but they don't go through every single experience in the same way. But the lesson may end up being the same lesson. They're contemplating. Again, this is that Virgo hermit energy right there. Spending time alone, reflecting, going within. And this is you. You did this, Gemini, because you're going through your healing. You're still in your dark night of the soul. They're getting ready to go into this dark night of the soul, or they've just entered it. Where they're going in, you're going to be coming out. And because they're still getting karma. They're going to keep getting karma. They avoided the tower with you, they thought. But what happened is they're actually just going to keep getting tower. They're going to stay in a tower moment. They're going to stay in bad luck and bad karma until they go into the dark night of the soul, until they start the healing. They are having a lot of patience right now. And I think they're getting humbled, is what I heard Spirit say. They're getting humbled because of the things that they're going through. All right, let's move on to another deck of cards. I'm going to pull from the Osho Zen cards. Give me some cards for Gemini. Stress. It's like the... So first card out, we have stress. Maybe you feel like you're doing too much and you're going to pop. You see how this monkey's ready to pop that bubble or that balloon. Maybe you feel like just one more thing and you're going to pop. And it could take something innocent, you know, like this little monkey. It might be somebody you love that just pokes you on accident and you just pop. But you're under a lot of stress. And you're under a lot of stress because you're probably trying to do your normal everyday things in life and heal. You're trying to do both. You really want reunion with your twin or whoever I am talking to. Look, this is celebration. This is the emperor. The emperor is considered the divine masculine in the twin flame reading. You do want a reunion with them. But I'm telling you, when you come out on the other side of your healing, when you really do the work and heal, and if you don't know how to do the work, meditate. Meditate. Spend time with Source. Meditate. Spend time being present. Start out by focusing on your breathing. Start out by focusing on what's around you, being present, what's moving around you, what's making noise, what does it smell like? Being so present in the moment. Especially if you can't concentrate to meditate, concentrate on being present in the moment, because that's really when you are connected with Source, okay, to get your messages. That's also when you're connected to your twin, because you're connected at the soul. So you got to do soul things. You're not connected at the body or the mind. You're connected at the soul. And it's doing things like practicing presence, being the observer. It's those type of things that bring union about if it's really what you want. But union cannot be the focus. Union is the byproduct. Union is the cherry on top. The real stuff is learning to love yourself, learning to have your self-worth. When you go through this and you get to the part where you've healed, I'm telling you, you're not going to care if your twin is in your life or not. You're not. You will not. I'm telling you, you can take it from me. You won't care. Because you're going to be so busy discovering your new life, discovering things about you, discovering new people. You just won't care. And it's funny, but it's when you don't care, they start coming back around. And then it's a choice. It's a choice to be with them or to be on your own. Because it's about you. And we have here rebirth, understanding, and receptivity. To me, this is literally letting yourself go. Look, it's about release. This rebirth is what's going to happen when you come out of that dark night of the soul. It's also, you know, it's a big burden for you. It's a lot of stress, okay? I'm going to just say right here, these two, it shows me it's a lot of stress. Like you're trying to calm yourself. But it's like I feel just like this monkey here. Like you are just like one small, thin line from snapping off on something. Because look, this lion is ready to eat this head off. But it's the same. Maybe you feel like doing that to your twin. But it's the same. It's connected. It's the same. Okay? I feel like some of you are heavily burdened and ready to snap. Possibly snap on the twin or whoever's around. Okay? But when you release and you really work on yourself, you're going to start over. It's going to be a rebirth. You're going to go from being this beast to being like this camel. Cool, calm, collected. You can handle anything. That camel's not bothered. That camel's not phased. It's about releasing to heal yourself and freeing yourself. You see this bird is not really stuck, but they feel stuck. They think they're stuck. And that's what happens when we get on this twin flame journey. We think they're not awoken. I got to be here for them. I got to show them. We got to do this. That is controlling the outcome. That doesn't work. You actually push them away. You actually make them bolt as fast as they can in any direction that is not your direction. So be with your soul tribe. Your twin is not your only soul tribe. Your twin is your soul. But if you're being rejected by yourself, go to your other soul tribe. Listen to your spirit guides. They're showing you the way. They're saying, release yourself, Gemini. Let it go. Release yourself. Because what happens is, look, once you start listening to your spirit guides, look, they're never going to stop talking to you. Look, you're just going to be this illuminated being. Your chakras becoming aligned, being receptive to source, blossoming. Your whole way of being is going to transform. Your whole way of thinking, you're going to realize my mind is just a tool. I don't have to have all these beliefs. It's different. You're going to be led by spirit. But release yourself so you can get here. Let's pull some cards for your masculine. Anything else? Let me see. We got 3. Anything else? All right, they got a lot. And on the bottom is source. If they're not following source, they will be. Because I've already have 2 angel cards, and there's only 3 angel cards that come in a tarot deck. This is a type of connection that is overseen by angels. It just is. All right. It's very common for twins to marry each other. This is a perfect example of that. But like I said, I feel like, and it is part of the process. So if you are angry with your twin and you're in your dark night of the soul, it is a part of the process. It will pass. Just let your thoughts pass. And just remember you're connected at a soul level. And just remember you're dealing with your very own energy. If you're mad at them, they're likely mad at you. Or blaming you if you're blaming them. It's a lot of mirroring. Now would not be a good time to speak to one another either. It could get very volatile. All right. They may want to speak to you, but they're definitely mirroring you. We have a card of morality. They know that they acted in an inappropriate way. They acted in a very inappropriate way. I believe that you were trying to help them, trying to be in a connection with them, and I think they bolted and went the other way and maybe went into the arms of a karmic or a situation. They acted with low morale. And that part was not mirroring. Not every part of you guys will mirror each other. Okay? but they are mirroring you in some aspect. And then here we have intensity. It reminds me of the card you got on the other side with the lion. I think they want to run towards you. I think they do. I think they have this immense pull towards you and they want to run. Okay, they want to run towards you. But we have a lot of major arcana on their side. They're not healed yet, though. It's like they want to run towards you and they want success and victory. But this is like the Six of Wands. And in tarot, yeah, okay. It could be a victory and, that's short-lived. It could be a victory because they're guided to go towards you, but they're not healed, so it's short-lived. The Six of Wands, it's a victory, and the fact that, yeah, we can meet up, we can feel it's all working out and everything is fine, and then poof, they're gone again, like this puzzle over here, this missing piece. Because that's exactly what Six of Wands stands for. Six of Wands is like, okay, we won the victory, we didn't win the war. Which means you can have a union, but doesn't mean you're together for the rest of the journey. It's a journey you have to work at every single day of your life for the rest of your life. It's not like a soulmate connection. Soulmate connection, you can work at it, not work at it. You guys still come together, you do whatever. Soulmate connections are actually easier. They require less work. Now, we have 3 major arcana here. And then this card. And I believe this is just representing them, the Divine Masculine. All right. And I believe that we're having a lot of abundance. I believe that everything was flowing to them naturally until they made bad judgment. They didn't come toward you the way they were supposed to. Now they're getting some bad luck. Okay. I think everything was flowing to them. They are the masculine. Here you have the moon, which is the feminine, the sun, which is the masculine, and source, which is all that's in between, the heavens. Now, 3 major arcana right here. 19 is the sun. 2, inner voice. That's high priestess. You both got the high priestess in reverse. All right. And then we have this last one here, which is the completion. It's the world card. Now, some of you might be at a distance. And what I think these cards are trying to say on the masculine's part is if they would have just listened to their intuition and ended things, they would have been happy. Quite simple, because it's about the masculine. They should have listened to their intuition and ended things. They would have been so happy because you are the missing piece to their puzzle. But instead, they went chasing after something quick and something that satisfied them very quickly and wasn't the right thing. They chase after quick success. Probably they need attention because a lot of, with the abandonment issues is a lot about attention seeking. And people will do things that are very low morale just to get attention. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Your twin needed to get attention, and they went out for something quick, probably a quick fling. That may be what came out. You guys could have been everything fine, but it was short-lived because they needed attention. They didn't follow their instincts with you. They should have. They would have been happy. All right. I'm going to pull a 9-card spread for you and a 9-card spread for them. I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot for you. Then I'm going to use the Wizard's Tarot for them. What do we have? I've done a pre-shuffle on everything. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini Twin Flame? What do we have for Gemini side? And that wanted to come out, so. Temperance in reverse being the first card. That is Sagittarius. So you have this card twice. I think that you're angry, or think you're kind of, I just feel like you're angry with the masculine. I feel in my head I'm hearing like we could have had it all and you blew it, you dummy. That's kind of what I'm hearing, like we could have had it all and you just blew it. I feel like you're saying to yourself, you have no idea what level I was willing to just work with you on just so we could be together. But then again, if that was what you were thinking, you got to know that Spirit, Source, God will not allow this. Okay, they want you to know your self-worth. They want you to have immense amount of love for yourself. And no matter how you feel towards this, and look, I think that's confirmation, the cards. I think no matter how much amount of love you have for yourself, you just didn't have, when it came to your twin, you were just willing to lower your boundaries. To boundaries that you would not lower for anyone else. And I think that's why Divine kicked in. Divine says, no, no, no. This is the Divine Feminine. This is the Empress. This is the Yin energy. This loving soul does not deserve to be treated the way this masculine is doing, this Yang energy. And because of these abandonment issues, they have to heal because they just want to get attention. They do anything for attention. Anything. They also don't have boundaries. They sell themselves short too. And that's what Spirit says. That's why we have mirroring. Okay? Now you know why you're mirroring each other. Spirit just told me. You guys are mirroring each other because neither one of you have enough self-worth for yourself. They lower their boundaries to get attention from anybody. Attention seekers. And you are having your boundaries to be low just to have them in your life. I feel like you're upset. You're upset. I got to do this again. I'm feeling the energy of being just upset and angry. Page of Swords. All right, you could be watching them or looking them up. Ace of Wands, yeah. You want to know what they're up to. If they're dating anyone, seeing anyone in particular, sleeping with anyone. You have the Eight of Pentacles and then you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And the Tower. I have to clarify that just to make sure. Because they could, maybe you know about this tower. Because maybe this tower has a lot to do with the loss of money. And we have the Emperor reverse. Okay. So you do know something about this, your masculine. You do know something about your twin. You do know something ended. Okay. Because you've been inquiring. And Three of Swords. You might even know that it ended with a karmic, okay? Or you might just be mad that it ended with you. All right, I want to know this Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Because I already know what this is up here. King of Swords. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's a lot of cards. Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Queen of Swords. Okay. Wow. Some of you feel they owe you an apology because they took something from you. For some of you, maybe they took money from you. Give me another card. Hmm. Some of you also, some of them are using the justice system against you with a child as well. Not all of you, but some of you. Yeah, some of them are holding things up with you because of a child. Because I had the Ace of Cups peek out there, and then I have here the Page of Cups. That can definitely be a child. And I have the King of Swords reverse, which can be an attorney, it could just be a narcissist too. Someone who's playing games. But justice. But what I'm hearing for somebody out here, this is going to be specific, but for somebody out here, they're using their money in the court system to say you don't have enough money, you don't have enough means to take care of the child. That's the game they're playing. So they're holding things up in the court system. That's very specific. That's for somebody. Tell me about the Tower. I could understand why somebody would be very mad at the masculine if they did this too. I could understand that. Because they're doing it because they want to control things. They're narcissistic. They are a game player. Mind games. Give me a card for the Tower. Yeah. Two of Cups and Seven of Wands. And then a burden. You're trying to resist this person because it is a burden. You're trying to. The Tower is this is really hard for you to go through. Everything that you're going through is really hard. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Now, when I see this card of patience, this also even looks like a child. Child standing there holding their hands together. The child is being patient. If there's a child involved, wondering when things are going to change or why is this happening. Tell me about the Three of Swords. The King of Pentacles reverse. And the Three of Wands in the upright. So, this karma, because of what they did to you, what they're going to get in return is heartache and financial loss. They're having endings now in their world because this is the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have the World. They're bleeding through to your reading because of what they did to you. Yeah. All right. So, bottom of the deck is a Ten of Cups reverse, Judgment reverse, the Star reverse. There will be a final verdict. Now, I don't do health readings. I don't do lawsuit readings. But if someone's going through this with a child, it doesn't look like the masculine, because I got the Emperor reverse. I got the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is the future, and the Three of Wands in the upright. For whatever reason, it just seems like the tables will turn. Now, for those of you not dealing with anything involving a kid or who gets the child or any of that stuff, still this masculine or the Emperor, your twin, whoever, everything that they want is coming to an end. Like they just might even be sick. Look, you got Judgment reverse. You got the Star card in reverse. That's health and wishes fulfilled. Judgment in reverse. It's karma, and I see over here it's a karma. So they're spilling in whatever they've tried to do to you. This is coming in through your reading, that they're going to get karma, and it's not going to, like, things are, if they're not already shifting up for you, they will start shifting up for you. All right. They try to take away your happiness, maybe your stability. Now it's going to be removed from them. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. That's the final card on Gemini's side. Tell me about the Emperor reverse. Page of Wands, yep. In the reverse. And usually pages are kids. It's also news, but it's in the reverse. So they're not getting the kid. They're not getting good news. And they're not getting you. Because we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles now in the reverse. And the Sun card in the reverse. All right? Clarifying this. Emperor in the reverse. Page of Wands, reverse. 10. Wheel of Fortune. We have the Wheel of Fortune here twice. Reverse. 9 of Cups. This is you, Gemini. You get your wishes fulfilled. They're getting a lot of bad karma. Bad karma. You come out wishes fulfilled. They came out in the reverse in every kind of way. Now, we're going to do their reading. It's ended good for you, but I see the stuff they have put you through. Okay? Even if there weren't kids involved, they put you through a lot of mind games. Okay? A lot of manipulation they put you through. What do we got now on Gemini's twin? What do we have on Gemini's twin? What do we have on Gemini's twin? One more. What do we have on Gemini's twin? Two of Cups in the upright, where you got Two of Cups in the reverse. You don't want them. Five of Pentacles. The Tower reverse. The Tower reverse again, up there. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Ace of Swords. Eight of Wands. Two of Wands reverse. 10 of Swords reverse. And the World reverse. Okay. Bottom of their deck. This Queen of Swords. All right. I think that's you. Yeah, it is you. You cut them off. You cut them off. Now, the way they showed up in your reading of doing all this stuff to you, and you come out, this is you. Come out smelling like a rose. Unbothered, right? At the end, you're coming out of it like that. But then, because you come out of it on top, you come out of it healed, they're having such bad luck. They want a union with you. They are having a lot of, this is 2 houses here. One speaks of abandonment, lack, no money. And the other is the Tower in reverse. Now, they're stuck. Like you were stuck with the pickup truck over here in the mud. Now they are stuck. They're stuck. They are stuck in a very bad situation. With this tower reversed, now they're stuck in it. They're in the tower and they're stuck. They can't jump out. And you know, it's funny. Well, yeah, there's a person there. But they are stuck in this tower. They can't jump out. They can't jump out. They're having such bad luck that when you go down this way, they see that being in a reunion, because we have 2 of Wands reversed, they feel that if they choose to get in a reunion with you now, their luck will improve. And that's really messed up, because that's not saying I want to get with Gemini because I love Gemini. That's saying I want to get with Gemini because I think my luck will improve. I know they realize, they know they're having terrible karma for what they did to you. And they're still so selfish because they're this King of Swords in the reverse while you're this Queen of Swords in the upright. You're like, no, I'm good. You can stay over there in narcissistic Phil. You can stay over there playing mind games. They're still playing mind games. They're strategizing. They're like, okay, well, if I get back with them, things will improve for me. And that's what they believe. They really believe that. And you're going to hear from them. You're going to hear from them. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, and the Upright, and the Eight of Wands. You are going to hear from them. And you're going to hear from them because they know they're having a terrible life because of what they did to you. They know that. They know that for a fact. They have, however you want to look at it, it's all the same message. They don't want things to be over, okay? They don't want to close out the cycle with you now. Before they were betraying you, now they don't want to close out the cycle. They do not, because this 10 of Swords hurt. That's going through a lot, because like I said, when you have they have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse twice and then in the upright once, but it's only in the upright when they feel they get with you that their luck is going to change. It's like you're having good luck. Things will be looking up for you at the time. When they want to come back around, trust me, Gemini, when they come back around, it's because things in their world are upside down. Literally, the world is upside down. They have got all 10 swords in their back, and then they turned over, and so they just got twisted and pushed in their back even more. And it's because of the choice they made. They want to come back with you because they feel they won't feel the sting of life so much if they come back on Team Gemini. Let me get to Team Gemini, because my life sucks really bad right now, and I think that Gemini's good karma now. I can kind of get over there and get some rub on Gemini a little bit, get some of Gemini's good karma like a genie in a bottle, but it's not going to work like that. Give me a card for this Ace of Swords, because it's right in the hardest way. But you're in the upright. They are in the reverse. They are in the reverse for what they did to you, and they know that's why things are messing up in their life, because they know they have to pay for what they did to you. Kid or no kid, they did a lot of you Geminis they've done wrong. That's a lot of cards, but here's the twin flame card, so I'm going to take it. And here we are, the Emperor. The Emperor on the bottom of the deck. They show up quite a lot, and they show up quite a lot. Now, for this Ace of Swords, I have the Four of Pentacles. I have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands, and Queen of Cups. All right. It's like I said, they're going to come towards you aggressively. Some of them might even come and say, look, I'm having all this because of you. You're the reason. All this stuff's happening to me because of you. Okay? Because literally we have the Four of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is headed to the Four of Wands. Okay? This person feels trapped. Maybe it's because of a child. Maybe even they're the ones paying child support and they feel stuck. I don't know. For some of you, it's a child involved. It has to do with finances and loss. Okay? You can put yourself where it needs to go. Fill in the blanks. It has to do with that. But either way, they feel like they're stuck now because of you, which is what I've been saying. You were the one stuck. Now you've freed yourself and you're healing. Now they feel stuck. They feel like they're having all this bad luck, but it's going to force them to heal. Because remember, you felt stuck, then it promoted your healing. Now they're feeling stuck. It's going to provoke their healing. They feel like, with this Queen of Cups here, I believe they're in the emotions of saying, just look right here. This person, this is a Ten of Wands. They are heavily burdened because they're looking at what they gave up. They gave up their happiness. They gave up their Ten of Cups. And on your side, it shows they're not happy. Whatever they gave you up for, they weren't happy with it. They weren't fulfilled with it. They're looking now, I was happy. And this Queen of Cups, because they know that you loved them. When you were there for them, they know that you loved them. And they're looking at that. They're looking at that. Look at that rainbow. They're looking at that. They're thinking about how much you love them and how wrong they did you. And they know they're getting this karma. They know. So this stuck feeling they're having was because they left you that way. Everything they put you through, they're now going through it. That's just that. No need to send no more messages. I got 2 more decks and then I'm done. I don't know how long we've been here, but like I say, these twin flame readings, you really, some people do them in 10, 15 minutes. You can't. You really can't. This is a life. This is deep. This goes back. This stuff goes back lifetimes, and it's karma that has to balance out in the current life. I don't know, but I guess I tip my hat to the ones who can read all that in 15 minutes. I mean, I can do some quick, collective messages for twin flames because they're collective. I can just do a general spread and see what comes out. But I'm doing a whole side for you and a whole side for them, and that's like 2 readings. I want to see, what do you want to say to your twin, Gemini? What does Gemini want to say to their twin? Okay. You're not ready. And of course you're not. You're healing. And you may be angry or upset because the temperance was reversed at some point. You will do your healing. Things will come balanced for you. Don't worry about that, Gemini. Like I said, when you come on the other side of that healing, you'll be in a position where you will be in a position to forgive your twin, but you may not even want to be with them. I'm telling you, when you complete your journey of healing with this situation, you may very much feel that way. This is for your twin, Gemini's twin. Okay. And on the bottom, it says they gave into temptation. And that's a common theme amongst the masculine, amongst the yang energy, whether a male or female, does not matter. I still have growing to do. This karma is going to make them grow. They're going to go on that dark night of the soul. Don't you worry about that. They are going to come out transformed. I will find my way back to you one day, and they will, once the healing is done. Now, how you feel about it when it comes back around, that's all up to you. And they were afraid of commitment. That's common in this abandonment. Look, I've got 2 cards that suggest abandonment. If I can get it. These 2 cards are abandonment and lack and alone and loneliness. It could have been when they were a child. Like I said, we do have a child here. I do not know what this is for. The person could have been alone a lot. And maybe, maybe it has to do with the current child if there's one involved. But people who have abandonment issues, they abandon people before people can abandon them. I know that for a fact. Now, let's ask your ancestors. What do your ancestors want you to know, Gemini? What are your ancestors? What can help Gemini right now? Ancestors, tell Gemini something that can help them during this time. Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, and relax. Respect yourself, okay? Love yourself. This is a journey of self-love, Gemini. I'm telling you, just love yourself. And screw all that other crap. Take care of you. Begin writing now. Now, I don't get this card a lot, so if you guys like to write, you are Gemini. You know Mercury rules communication. Create, express, inspire. All right, you might be writers out there, or you might want to write, or just writing your thoughts down might help you. This is a journey. Write about your feelings. Begin writing now. Write down your dreams, whatever. Like I said, Mercury, your ruling planet, is the ruler of communication. And that might be your calling. Remember, your twin will be a catalyst for your mission. Honor the deities around you. Prayers, offerings, and help. Yeah, pray. Be present in the moment. Talk to Source. Okay, talk to your spirit guides. Ask for help. Ask for guidance. Be thankful and ask and tell them that you're thankful for whatever you do have. What do the ancestors want to say to Gemini's twin? What do the ancestors want to say to Gemini's twin? Anything else? Okay. Not surprised I don't see this, because you also have a creative expression on your side. Not surprised that your twin also wouldn't be creative, okay? Explore your creative side, visualize, paint, and record. Both of you and your twin, and this may lead to mission. You see how we're flowing here? It's telling you to write, and it's telling them to create or paint or record. Both of you are using hand to something. Get it? You see here, hand to paper, pen to paper, or hand to drawing. Both of you are creative with your mind and your hands. This is you and your twin. So this is your strong points, and it might be where you come together down the line. And they should teach and share and still instruct and educate. Maybe they're a teacher. Maybe they're an art teacher. I don't know. All right, Gemini, that's what I got for you guys. If you hung in there that long, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. Namaste.